Hi, my loves. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, I'm Taofikat Oki, and do not forget to subscribe. So, if you can already tell by the title, I got slapped in public. But anyhow, so basically, I went to a boarding school for 2 years, and in boarding school you have matron and house manager. But anyways, there was this lady that was right under the matron. So this precious day, this didn't happen in hostel, by the way. On this precious day, we were having dinner because it was during, like, I said dinner, we're having lunch because it was during school hours. I had just finished eating lunch. We had swallow that day. And right when I was doing my dinner, like, why do I keep saying dinner? Right when I was done with my lunch, I went out of the dining hall. Mind you, this is during school hours, so like everybody is around. Everybody is around, like the dining hall, talk shop, because it wasn't like too far. It was a walking distance from the place. So I was in front of the dining hall now, and my sister's best friend, let's call him James. So James came to meet me in front of dining hall, and he was like, "Oh, Taofika, how are you?" Like, I was just catching up because we had not seen each other in a minute, and we go to the same school, so it was just weird. But like, we're just catching up. Oh. Then we were in front of dining hall, and the dining hall, you can see outside the dining hall from like inside the dining hall because of the big windows. I didn't really pay attention to that place, but let's just say windows, because that's the only way you could have seen us in front of dining hall. So this babe, and by babe I mean the HM, she came out of the dining hall with okra dripping from her mouth. I was looking at her because I was very disgusted. Like, you're a grown-ass woman, why is food pouring from your mouth? Anyway, she came and she just turned him, like, because she was facing me, she turned him to face and she slapped him. And I was still trying to process the fact that she had just slapped him, and she looked at me too, and she came to me and she slapped me too. She slapped me too. I was so confused that day because, like, why did you slap me out of nowhere? Like, what could I have possibly done? So in the moment, I couldn't cry because I was trying to process what had just happened. This babe just came out of nowhere and slapped the two of us, talking about, "Why are you people kissing?" And I'm like, who kissed? Like, who kissed where? Why would we? Bro didn't even touch my hand, talk less of hugging me, to now say we kissed. And why would we be kissing in front of the dining hall? Like, I was so confused when she started ranting about us kissing in front of dining hall, that me, I'm shameless, that is that why I'm in school, yada yada yada. Like, she was spitting a whole lot of bullshit. But I was so annoyed. I was still trying to process the slap. She was taking us to this lady's office. We're going to call her the principal. She wasn't the principal, but like, I don't remember what her role was. But anyways, she took us to the woman's office, and the woman wasn't there. So she told us to kneel down in front of the woman's office while she went to look for the woman. Me and James were kneeling down. I could not even talk to James because, like, what just happened? God, I beg. We're just kneeling down. Then, luckily for me, my elder sister Zainab, her friends were passing, and they saw me kneeling down. That was even why they even paused to like talk to me, because I almost never got in trouble. Like, I almost never got in trouble unless it was like a group thing. Everybody else was getting in trouble, then okay, maybe you find me there. But individually, I am not a troublemaker. I've never been a troublemaker in school. So we were kneeling down, and my sister's friends, Zena's friends, came, and they were like, "Oh, Tafuka, like, why are you kneeling down? Like, what happened?" The actress in me just came out, because the slap was loud. Like, I'm sure a whole bunch of people around heard the slap, and a whole lot of people saw, because it was in front of dining hall and it was lunchtime, so bare people were there. So the actress in me came out. I just started bawling my eyes. I started crying, and you know when you're crying so hard, like, you can't speak. That's what was going on. I was not telling them that, oh, the HF just came out of nowhere and she slapped me, saying that I kissed James, and I wasn't even kissing James. I was just talking to James. Like, why would I kiss James? Ew. Yeah, that those ones just vex. James can call Zainab. Zainab now started to para. God, I beg. Zainab was so mad. And mind you, we were in boarding school. We only had access to phones like during the weekends. And by phones, I mean those Tonosobe phones and we could not call our parents. We could only flash our parents. So if you flash your parents and they don't call back, sorry for you, like nothing for you. But if they call back, then lucky you get to speak to them. And this was like during the week. So we have no access to phones unless it was weekends. Unless it was during the weekends. But my sister managed to get a phone. I mean, I guess I was in high school at the time. So it was really easy for her to like get a phone. She just got a phone. She called my mom. She started adding pepper and salt to it, telling my mom that this babe slapped me out of nowhere and she dragged my clothes. She tore my uniform. She was telling my mom a whole bunch of things. And then my mom just vexed. Because like, first off, why are you slapping my daughter? Genuinely speaking, I expected my mom to be like, okay, they slapped her. Like, I didn't expect her to care. But my mom, if you know my mom is like a full-on Yoruba woman. She's always in her native with her scarf, everything. This lady pulled up in jeans and a polo t-shirt to school that Saturday morning, like the weekend of that week. She pulled up in jeans and a polo shirt talking about, why would you slap my daughter, yada 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 yada. My mom full on was ready to beat this woman down. Like, she was ready to beat the hell out of her. And there were like 3 women holding my mom, the matron and like maybe like 2 other teachers or cleaners. I don't really recall because this was like 6, 7 this was like 6, 7 years ago. But anyways, this woman was holding, like these 3 women were holding my mom, and then like the patron from Boys Hostel came as well with their HM as well. I guess that's what you call those ones too. I don't know, man. They came and they were like, oh, what's going on and everything. I mean, I'm just there laughing because how dare you slap me? Like, who did you think you were slapping me? Who did you think you were laying a finger on Princess? Like, who did you think you were? I was so mad that day. Like, I was so flipping mad. And it was so sad because she sort of ruined me and James's relationship. Like, James and I are cool now. We don't talk to each other like that anymore, which is fine. Like, we've not been in school for over 5 years now. Over 4 years now, if not more. But still, like, that period of time, I don't think I spoke to him for the rest of the term. Because it was just weird. Like, what do I want to say to you? You that they said I was kissing. Like, please, 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 please. I don't want trouble for myself. I don't want any drama. Like, just stay away from me. But I wasn't mad at him. Do you get what I mean? Or we just didn't speak to each other. But eventually, we got back and we started kicking it again. Because that's my guy at the end of the day. Anyways, my mom was, like, people were holding my mom, telling my mom to calm down. This woman was hiding behind the patron and other HM, talking about, oh, she's sorry, she already apologized to me. Like, bitch, when did you apologize to me? You never apologized to me. And one thing I hate that adults do is, I don't know if this is just in Nigeria, but I want to believe it's not just in Nigeria because a whole bunch of adults do this thing everywhere. They expect you to just respect them just because they are old, but then they don't understand that respect is actually reciprocal. I'm not rude to elderly people. I don't talk back to older people. Like, I don't do any of that. But if you cross the line, I'm going to cross it with you because there's no way I'm going to just stand here and watch you talk shit to me when you're not even my mom or my dad. Like, miss me with that bullshit for real. So when she not said talking about, oh, she apologized to me, and I started telling my mom, she's lying, because she's lying. She never apologized to me. Like, what do you mean you apologized to me? My mom and the matron at the time, like, they were cool. You know, they were cool. I don't use the word friends because they weren't friends, but like they were cool with each other. The matron, she took my mom to her room and she was like talking to my mom and everything. Then they called me to the room with my elder sister. Genuinely speaking, I don't know if Zainab got in trouble for reaching my mom because she was not supposed to have a phone in the first place. So I don't know if like that became a thing on its own, but they probably bashed it when they saw that my mom was low-key crazy. Anyways, the matron called me to her room to like speak to me with my mom and everything, and then they started asking like what happened, and I was like, oh, I was talking to James in front of the dining hall like right after lunch, and she just stormed out of the dining hall and slapped us. That was literally what happened. And then she started claiming that she saw us kissing. The matron now like called her started spitting one bullshit that, oh, she wouldn't have slapped me if she didn't love me, that she thought we were kissing, that maybe it was just the angle and all, that she really cares for me and she wants the best for me. That's why. And you know how people were at the time, like they'll make you hug the person that you have beef with, basically, because me and I will still have beef. Like, I remember what you look like. If I remember what you look like, if I see you outside, it's on sight. If I don't slap you back, tell me why. Definitely not gonna slap her back. She's way older than me, but I don't care. You get what I mean? Desha made me hug her. But anyways, yeah, that was the story time of how I got slapped in junior school and got apologized to eventually. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified whenever I post. Also follow me on Instagram at Taofikat Oki, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, my loves.